Good day, we bring you the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. About 74% of the total villages across the country are now clear of illegal drugs. The latest report came from the Philippine National Police shows that the 35,356 villages that were previously tagged as drug-affected, a total of 26,200 villages are now drug-free. This is being done as the PNP intensified its whole-of-nation approach through its barangay drug clearing program. Cagayan Valley has the highest recorded number of drug-cleared barangays, followed by the Cordillera Administrative Region, Mimaropa, Eastern Visayas, and Socsargen. PNP Chief General Rodolfo Azurin Jr. lauds the collective efforts of government agencies, especially those who work to attain this notable achievement. Azurin assured that the PNP is always ready to extend assistance during the implementation of intervention and rehabilitation programs for drug users to help them become productive citizens when they are reintegrated into society. Meanwhile, the United States has allotted $7.5 million to help the country combat the illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing in the Philippine waters. The fresh funding aims to improve and strengthen maritime law enforcement. U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris, who is visiting Puerto Princesa in Palawan today, underscores the need to uphold the international rules-based order in the South China Sea. Her visit to the country is said to show solidarity between the U.S. and the Philippines in upholding the law. Puerto Princesa, Palawan is the closest province to the South China Sea and a resource-rich sea lane that has become a hotspot for illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing. A U.S. official said Harris's visit in the area shows that the U.S. stand with the people of Palawan and the Filipino people whose lives and livelihoods are affected whenever there is violation on the international rules and norms. In particular, Harris will also visit the fishing village of Tagburos, where about half of the fish supply of Puerto Princesa comes from. The government and the private sector have signed a statement of commitment vowing to turn their climate change commitments into action. At the 15th Annual Global Warming and Climate Change Consciousness Week, the two parties recognized the damage, biodiversity loss, and economic stability brought by the failure to reduce global greenhouse emissions and strengthen adaptive capacities of communities. Climate Change Commissioner Albert de la Cruz said they will commit to speed up transitions from coal energy and deploy interventions on all supply and value chains. They will also support low-carbon strategy policies and programs in parallel with the government's goal of attaining a climate-smart and climate-resilient Philippines. In other news, Taiwan donated $100,000 to help rehabilitate damaged cultural and historical structures in Vigan City due to the July 2022 earthquake that rocked several parts of Luzon. Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in the Philippines Representative Pei Yung-Soo turned over the donation to Vigan's officials led by Mayor Jose Singson Jr. Governor Jeremiah Singson of Ilocos Sur also witnessed the said turnover. TICO expressed Taiwan's compassion and sympathies to the victims and their families hit by the calamity. Vigan City was among the hardest hit areas when a magnitude 7 earthquake struck northern Luzon on July 27, 2022. More than 1.42 billion pesos worth of infrastructure were damaged by the quake in the Ilocos region alone. And that is the latest and the biggest stories from the Pna Newsroom. For more news content, visit our webpage or head on to the Philippine News Agency's Facebook and Twitter accounts. We are also shown on the social media pages of the Office of the Press Secretary and on Radio Pilipinas RP1. Stay tuned for more news updates. I am William Theo. We tell stories that inspire change. Good afternoon, everyone.